This is breast. And this is bottle. And using both of these in combination can cause a lot of questions. So let me answer them for you. First of all, they may look the same, but they are definitely not the same. Now, when we are talking about breast, we know that breast is easy moldable. The nipple is squishy, the material is squishy, and it's super soft and can be latched on from every angle. In order to get to the milk, your baby will have to go through various different suction rhythms in order to release the milk. And it is a hormonal process that then releases the goods for your baby to drink. Bottle, in comparison, may look like a nipple, but the material is harder. The pliability is harder. The squishability also harder. And in order to latch on completely, your baby will have to learn to hold their mouth differently. So there are bottle shapes and sizes that are better and easier to switch from bottle and breast than others. On top of that, when your baby bottle feeds, all they get is one flow of milk. They don't really have to do many different suction rhythms, and they don't really have to put in much work on the bottle. Therefore, the difference and preference between breast and bottle that some babies may develop isn't really because you are giving a specific bottle and they like the teat and they have nipple confusion. They actually have a flow preference, and that is because the breast is hard work and the bottle flows very, very, very rapidly and easily. In order for your baby to go between breast and bottle, we need to create as many similarities as possible for babies to go and simply switch. The first thing to look out for is the shape of the teat. We want babies to be able to flange their lips all around this silicone rather than just placing their lips here and having a narrow latch. We also want to make sure that this material is as squishy and soft as it can get. And we want to make sure that this teat remains a newborn flow teat. You never have to go up or down in teat size. You do not need a hungry baby teat. You just need to slow down the bottle as much as possible. And slowing down a bottle means simple changes on how you're holding the bottle. For example, do not hold your bottle like that. It's a very rapid flow that most babies will struggle with. Hold your bottle like that. This kind of feed is called paced bottle feeding, and it makes sure that your baby has to put in work on the bottle. They are also doing what is called a suck, swallow, and breathe mechanism as they are on the breast. Sometimes on bottle feeding, babies can skip that simply because the flow is very rapid. When you're holding the bottle like that, your baby has to do a suction, a swallow, and a breathing mechanism that is generally slowing down how much your baby is consuming. They are not overfeeding on the bottle, and they're also not creating a flow preference because they get to go between breast and bottle easier. Most of the time, introducing a bottle can be a big question. And I would always advise you to join my bottle feeding workshop to learn more tips and tricks on how to introduce the bottle. But the main aspect of bottle feeding a breastfed baby is making sure that you're pacing the feed and that you are creating as many similarities with breastfeeding as possible.